that some other day and probably add some like piston doors. Hello!
One eternity later.
YouTube! And welcome to another Minecraft video. Sorry, I'm moving around a little bit. Anyway, in today's video, we are going to be building a 2x2 elevator. That's right, you've probably been watching YouTubes all across the internet, and you've never found a video as good as this one. That's right, I am the best.
2,000 years later.
I am the coolest. I give you all that cool redstone information. And you probably clicked on this video because I'm the awesomest. So, this is a for real 2x2 elevator, 2x2 flat platform, meaning you can walk around and not sit in one spot for the entire time. And please leave a like on this if you like it. So far, you've probably all clicked off. But anyway, yeah, so you really enjoy this video, just really enjoy this video. Please subscribe, it would help me a lot, and it could improve the channel so you get better content. And don't be shy to comment. If you want me to do other videos, comment what you want me to do in this comments section. That's like what it was invented for. So let's get on to it. Okay, as you can see, we're just gonna go in a little stroll. And then we land on, squash, on this. Man, that is huge, I know. Now you want to see the redstone, you think that's huge? Something I'll help you because I rest my case. Like, look at that. That's a lot of redstone. It took me 3 weeks to invent this elevator, and now I just realized. That's quite a bit of redstone right there. Like in survival, you like imagine how much redstone it would take to make all these pistons and stuff too. Like the redstone alone, like the little wires and stuff, that's a lot. But like the observers and the pistons and stuff, no, that's an expense I don't want to take. Gosh, that's so much. Here's what you need to make this work. You need at least one button. It doesn't matter which one. I'm going to use the polished black one because, as you can see, I'm going with... Where'd my button go? There it is. As you can see, I am going with the nether theme today. Oh, great. I just lost my button. Okay, got 64 buttons for backups. We're just going to toss most of those back here. Oh, gosh, come on. Okay, got one now. Now what you do is how I set this up is you will place one button in the said position, or not said, just in the position I place it in. You will take a little bit of suffocation damage on the way up if you are in survival. Honestly, like, you just have the little suffocation bubbles. If you stand in this corner right here, you don't take damage. If you stand in this corner, you take a bit of damage. If you stand in this corner, you're dead. So don't stand in the death corner, please. And I forgot to mention, you always get your button back. So you only need one button for this. I think that's kind of a nice feature. I think it's also kind of an annoying feature. You know what else is an annoying feature? How you have to have this gap right here. I'll explain that in the tutorial, which I think we should get to. Don't you? Yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, first I gotta prove that I can go down too, so watch. Yeah, see, it can go down also. So, now that I proved everything, how about we just go on to the tutorial so you don't memorize all that vocabulary. Yeah, let's go to the tutorial. Well, here is our new testing world, and right now I would tell you the necessary size that you would need for the build, but I don't really know it, so I just made this building outline, and we're going to work with it no matter how small or how bigger it might be. So here are the items you're going to need for this build. Some pistons, sticky pistons, observers, obsidian, slime block, chiseled quartz blocks is what I'm using, but you can use any block of your choice. Polished Blackstone button, which is what I'm using. Again, any button of your choice. A chest, has to be a chest, not a trap chest or an ender chest. Then Redstone Comparator, Redstone Repeater, Redstone Torches, some redstone dust, a note block, magenta glazed terracotta, and someone commented in the last video, is magenta terracotta compulsory for the build? I said no, it's just for decoration, and that is correct. Same here. Then you're also going to need glass, which is also for decoration. Okay, so to get started, this is a little different than my last video. So in my last video, if you guys remember, you would walk up and you choose a spot you'd want, then you turn to the left. Same thing here, except in this one is basically just two of those flying machines next to each other. So this is where the front of my build is going to be. And the first thing you're going to do, take it and then turn to the left. And you want your open side on the back side. So you want to go like this and then this. So sticky piston on the outside, piston on the inside. Man, I'm getting my pistons mixed up today. So like that. And then place 2 slime blocks on top. Then you break these 2 blocks next to it like this. Then you go into them. And then sticky piston away from the center of your thing. That's very important. Then a piston right above your head in towards this spot right here. So it's matching because that's a piston, so this needs to be a piston. And this one right here is a sticky piston, so this one needs to be a sticky piston also. So next thing you're going to do, break out this area right here. Place your obsidian in the back, break those 2 blocks, replace them with obsidian. Break these 2 blocks, replace them with obsidian. There we go. So you should have like little ditch filled with obsidian. After that, place 2 slime blocks as so, and then place another 2 slime blocks as so, meaning below these pistons right here. After that, take your block of choice and place them on the 2 bottom slime blocks. After so, get your slime blocks out again. Place 2 slime blocks on top of this build that you have made. Get your block of choice and put them out so that you have the flying machine we had in the last video. Next, you take out your observer, find this spot right here, go out 1 block from that slime block, and place a sticky piston, an observer, so that the face is facing into this slime block right here. Next, go in the back, place an observer facing this way, like away from your build right here. Then do the opposite right here, so that's facing that way. So they should be opposite. So one should be facing this piston right here, except 1 block outward, and this should be facing this piston, except 1 block outward. And then take your sticky pistons, go like this, make sure the piston is facing that way in towards where your elevator shaft is going to start. Take an observer and face it in towards this way, making sure that the arrow is facing in this way, and the face is looking out that way. So, so this is where you're going to stand. Make sure it's looking the same way you would. Okay, now to build the second flying machine. So what you do is you go right here and you turn to the right. New, I know, took a very, very long time to figure out. Then you do the same thing. Piston on the inside, sticky piston on the outside. 2 slime blocks on top. Break these 2 blocks right here. Sticky piston on the outside, piston on the inside. Break this block right here. Break this block, getting a 3x2 area. Then fill in these 2 blocks with obsidian. These 4 blocks with obsidian. There. Then after that, take the 2 slime blocks, put them like so. Put 2 blocks like so. Put 2 slime blocks like so. Then put 2 slime blocks on top of the build. And then 2 blocks next to these slime blocks. Do the same observer lineup. So this open slime block face right here, 1 block out from this obsidian block here, facing inward, so the dot's facing outward, the arrow's facing that way, and the face is facing this way. Next, place 1 doing the same thing except on this block as so. Then do the total opposite except diagonally atop from it. Next, take your sticky piston, place it like so. Take your observer and make sure that the face is facing outward where you would like to look. Okay, next thing you have to do is decide how high you want it, where you want it to go and stuff. So to do that, you build up an obsidian tower like so. And you just stop when you want to stop. So there we go. That's when I want to stop. And then you break everything below that except these two right here. So I'm just going to break all these. You make an obsidian tower from behind these two slime blocks right here and make it go up to the height you want. Next, you need to do this again except for the other flying machine. So we need to make sure we're going the right way. So we go this way. Then you go 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm just counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the 5th block, you stop and keep that block. And then you place 2 facing inward. You can honestly just keep 1. I like 2 because it looks a little better. And Johnny the sheep is in our building area. We're going to kill him. And there we go. That's the flying machine. We need to do a little bit more, but that is basically it. So then we go in this one, place that. That will go up. Then we go into the second one, and we do that. It goes up. Now I know what you're thinking. Shinio, these are split in half. This is never going to be a 2x2 elevator. Watch this. Did you see how we had a 2x2 platform? You see it? It's back. The 2x2 platform's back for more. Honestly, it's so simple. All we have to do is this. Place 2 sticky pistons facing in this way. And then activate them. So that the observer is pulled in this way and is next to this sticky piston right here. Next thing we have to do, build a tower like so. Put 2 sticky pistons facing out to these observers. And then place a block right here and right here. Get out your redstone. Place it on both of these blocks as such. I actually like to do it like this. Actually, you can't do it like that. It's only on the bottom. Anyway, you do it like that. Then you take your buttons out and you place them in the bottom right corner. Coming back to y'all from that little thing we did back there. So then we press this. Both of them should activate. If both of them don't activate, then it won't be a 2x2 platform. It'll split in half. So as you can see, we have a 2x2 platform now, but it ain't looking that pretty right now because we don't have any glass. And it's still not done yet. We still need that dingy noise, and we still need the piston doors. So we break these 2 observers that were ahead of these obsidian blocks right there. Then we do the same thing that we did at the bottom. I mean the top, except on the bottom. See, like that. Then we go like this. Place 2 blocks in front of the sticky pistons, as placed like such, facing outwards to these observers right here. Then place 2 redstone on top of those blocks. And then, as you can see, it works. Both of them should activate. Both of them should activate. And that means that it will function perfectly. You have a 2x2 platform that you can kind of run around on. Unless you kind of want to die. Because remember, you suffocate. And then you can place the button back on here and you can go back down. So if the elevator is all you want, then you can do that. If you want to learn how I did the door system, I can show you how to do that next once we get to the bottom. Okay. Any day now. Okay, here we are. Okay, so what you're going to need for the door system is the sticky piston still, some redstone torches, a comparator, a note block, some blocks of choice, the glass, no buttons this time, thank goodness, a chest, and redstone. And this is how we're also going to do the dingy thing, so we're going to take that note block out, and we're going to mess around with that. So I like to do it on the back. You could do it on the front. It'll just be harder either way. So when it's on the bottom, I like to start it on, the back. So as you can see these 2 slime blocks right here, where these blocks are right here? You place it on those slime blocks right there so that these chests are next to this little platform that I'm placing blocks on right here, like so. Next, you place blocks up like this. And then you break this block, replace it with glass, because glass is a redstone non-emitter, which means, so I'm just going to explain that quick. So if I place some redstone, activate it, place this block, and then put the piston right there, it won't activate. But if I do this with a regular block, then it would activate. So I think glass is really handy. I used tinted glass in my last build, and honestly, I'm just going to change it to always down.
A few moments later.
Now that that's over with, we have these 2 glass blocks. Place observers I mean, not observers, kind of like observers, comparators, like so. Place a emitter block, so like a regular block, in front of those comparators. Put redstone on those blocks. Actually, that's another way you could do it. I'm actually going to do it a different way. I just decided it's easier. So then you place 2 repeaters after that. Then you have to crouch, gosh. And then you have to place a note block in front of that repeater. Like so. So that when this repeater is activated, so is this note block. And a note block is a emitter block in some cases. So we're going to build some blocks up like that. And I'm just going to get my platform started again. Oh gosh. Okay, there we go. And there we go. So then let's start building the doors over here. So we have to build them 2 blocks out from this. I think. No, we can build it 1 block out. We have to build it 1 block out from this, I'm pretty sure. And you have to build it in front of this observer right here. So it's looking out on that. Then you place your blocks of choice. And then place 2 blocks of choice, 1 block behind these. Take your redstone torch out. Activate this. Activate this. Take your redstone out. Place redstone dust on the ground right here, like so. And there you go. You have your door. But it doesn't automatically open and stuff. Now you can decorate this a little bit, make it look a little fancy. Fancy, you know, like fancy mint. But whatever you do, do not place blocks above this obsidian block. You want to know why? Oh, this observer, that's why. So, see this little piston right here? This is activated by this observer right here, which pulls this thing in, meaning it comes in right here. So, nothing can be touching that or else I'll mess it up. I think you can place a block right here, but I'm not sure, and every time I've done that, it's broken. So, do not mess with that. You can place blocks right here, like so, like this. Yeah, I'll make it look all pretty like that. Do not place blocks above this obsidian block. Never, 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 never. Ever. Got it? Okay, now back to the door. So, after you do the door, place a glass block over the torch, like so. That will be used later. Get your glass out again. Then build a system going around. Make sure it doesn't touch the elevator. And then set up a redstone line across this as so. Now, you might notice that this isn't activated, but some comparator people might know this. So, you have to put any item into your chest. Any. Like, it could literally be dirt. Like, it could actually just work with dirt. So let's just do a random block here, put that in. And then, as you can see, it works. And the door, half the door shuts. And the note block went off, I think. Then you go like this. And you keep building your little system as such. And make sure it doesn't touch your thing here. And then we go like this. Okay, and then we put some dirt in here. And there we go. That's off. So for those who are wondering what's happening here is, so this redstone torch is powering this block, but also powering the block in front of it, which is a piston, which is extending. And it's powering this redstone duster in here. But when we power this block, it disables the redstone torch. So that unpowers the redstone and the piston, which makes them detract. I actually got this strategy, some of it from FedEx Gaming. He builds a lot of 2x2 elevators. Go check him out. He's a real cool guy. And yeah, that's basically the elevator. You have the dingy noises. You have it being a 2x2. Now all we need to do is decorate it. So get your magenta glazed terracotta and get your glass and go decorate away. I'm not really gonna instruct you on this because you can go wild on this, honestly. Well, hope you enjoyed that video on how to make a 2x2 elevator. And like I said, I suffered so hard. Do you know how many times I failed on that? I only had like a couple weeks to invent it. Yeah, I want to see some of you guys invent that. Just kidding. I'm a really nice guy. Anyway, so please subscribe and like if you like the video, and don't be scared to comment. I've been having some trouble with commenting, but if you like this video, go watch my other videos. They should appear up sometime now, and see ya. Hope you have a nice day, and honestly, hope you learned something. Like I said last time, you go on YouTube to learn something, and that's like the point. If you don't learn anything, then what's the point of going on YouTube? So hope you learned something. Peace. See you later. Next video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please watch my other ones and subscribe and like. See ya.